Welcome back to the sixth section in this video course. In the previous section, we ran a few tests on Selenium Server. This section will be about creating an entire ecosystem for testing a web application using Selenium. The goal is to present a complete, working example with acceptance testing done by Selenium. It will place Selenium in context and show you how it can be used in real-world commercial development. Our first goal is to set up the project using the necessary tools. In this video, we will test a small web application by using Selenium and Cucumber. We will use Git for source code management and Jenkins for continuous integration. We will implement a small web application, the Google Temperature Converter. The major and first case will be the conversion of temperature from one unit to another, mainly from Fahrenheit to Celsius, or vice versa. This application will be implemented using a set of open source tools that are easily available. You will be able to download, install, and use them when you follow the example. We will, however, not show you how to install them, as this is currently out of scope for this course. The toolbox we will use contains a lot of things. We want to version control our changes. Git is a distributed version control system. It allows several developers to collaborate on one project and keeps track of code changes, so it's possible for developers to work on the next set of features, while testers are testing and automating others that developers claim to be ready for testing. I want to be able to build the system independently from my development environment. Maven is a good tool that makes it easy to get the dependencies we need and, at the same time, build the project using a continuous integration (CI) server. We will use Jenkins as a CI server. It will listen for changes in the Git repository and trigger a build whenever changes are detected. This is very handy, as we will be able to catch any mistakes that were committed early. It is nice if the specifications are clean and unambiguous. We will use Cucumber so that the specs are both executable and human-readable. This course has been using Java all the way, and we will do the same in this example. Java is a common programming language, and many systems are developed and maintained using Java. We will use test-driven development, TDD, whenever it fits. JUnit is a common unit test framework, and I see no reason not to use it. If you are not familiar with these tools yet, I hope that you will find them easy enough to use and be familiar with them by the end of this example. The application can be described with this feature. To convert between different units of temperatures, we will implement this from the outside in. This means that the scenario above is a good start for us to start coding. Our first action is to create the Maven project as well as a Maven project file, pom.xml, by using IntelliJ IDEA. Open IDEA and create a Maven project named Temperature-Converter. Create a new project. This is the Maven project. Next, input the group ID and artifact ID as Temperature Converter. Click Next. The name is the same as well. Finish. This is the Maven project structure. And there's a pom.xml, and this is the common skeleton and content of pom.xml. We will add more things, some necessary dependencies in pom.xml during the actual implementation of the project. Let's run the initial project from the command prompt. mvn clean install. So, our initial project build has been successful. Our next action is to place the project under version control. Now is the time for Git magic. Execute Git init for initializing the repository. We are now able to save each step we do using Git, and are able to revert to the last working state if we make some kind of mistake. Git is a very powerful and flexible SCM tool. It is designed to handle everything from small to very large projects with speed and efficiency. Open IDEA and go to the project directory. We don't have to version control all files. Specifically, we shouldn't version control the project files that IDEA creates. So let's ignore .idea files, .iml files, and the target folder. Create a .gitignore file in the project folder and add the file types that we wish to ignore. They are used by IDEA and Maven and are not important for anyone else but us as developers. We will not share or force anyone else to use these files. Let's commit these changes now by using Git. Let's check the Git status. It seems that there are 2 untracked files indicated in red, so let's add these files to the repository. Git add dot. Check the status again. Now both files are green, so both of them are ready to be committed. So let's commit pom.xml as well as .gitignore file by using the git command git commit -m. Type the message, "This is my initial commit." There you go. All the files have been committed successfully. That's all for this video. We now have the required tools installed for a web application and created the project structure. In the next video, we will look at the implementation of this project.